In my last video, I made a stab at defining quality, and in this one, I'm going to talk about the 8 domains of human experience. Being human is extraordinary and extraordinarily complex. Since I want to discuss how to live a quality existence, I need a heuristic to do so, and I think that heuristic is going to be to categorize human experience into 8 domains. I think that by addressing quality within these categories will make this a manageable endeavor. So I'm going to list 8 domains and briefly describe some thoughts about them that hold implications for future exploration of quality. The first one is psyche. So there's a lot of ways to understand the human psyche and a lot of theories, but the approaches that make the most sense to me are seeing the psyche and seeing your personality as parts of self, and these parts arise at different times in your life, and some of them are more developed, some are less, but you're sort of a manager of your own internal family, of moods and states of mind. And the other theory, which is Winnicott's theory, is the true and false self, and how much are we fooling ourselves versus who are we really underneath all the conditioning, all the bad parenting, the trauma, the peer pressure, etc. So psyche. To live a quality existence, we must start with our authentic selves. So number 2 is health, and health is foundational to just about everything. To have the highest quality existence, you want to be as healthy as you can be. However, there's so much conflicting information. A lot of it is politically motivated or outdated. So how do we figure out what's right and implement it? So health, to have a quality existence, it's foundational to take as good a care of your health as possible. Number 3 is mind. And I think people are smarter than they give themselves credit for. And if they believed this, they would be more inclined to pursue the vast wealth of knowledge that's available to us. And it's extraordinary what we can learn. You can pretty much have a college education for free if if you believe that you can do it. Information is amazing. In terms of do-it-yourself, anything you need to learn is on YouTube. This is an incredible time, but you have to believe that you have the capacity to understand and integrate this material. So, and you have philosophy, religion, things that really are the wisdom of the ages. So quality is tapping into the wisdom of the ages to help guide our own existence. Number 4 is pain, and pain is an absolute reality of life. Life is suffering. Pain is reality. We have to deal with it every day, and it comes in 2 forms: physical pain and negative emotion. And there are ways to deal with pain that make things worse, or that use pain as a conduit for something better, and perhaps even open up our experience. So quality is an antidote for pain, and pain can open the door for quality. Number 5 is vocation. Vocation is your way of contributing to the world, possibly making your living, hopefully both. It can be your life's purpose. According to Pirsig and Zen in the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, there are 2 types of mechanics, and I'll read the quote. "The difference between a good mechanic and a bad one, like the difference between a good mathematician and a bad one, is precisely this ability to select the good facts from the bad ones on the basis of quality. He has to care." I had that quote in the last video, but it's an important one. It kind of illustrates quality as applied, and in this case, terms of vocation. So a quality vocation is one you care about and which you perform with care. So number 6 is the noetic dimension. I get this term from Viktor Frankl, famous psychiatrist who was in concentration camp. This is roughly characterized as the spiritual part of man, and it's a place of psychic transcendence from the bare facts of the material world. And it's from the noetic dimension that you can get in touch with your untarnished core, the part of you that's divested of defense and early and ongoing damage and trauma, etc. It is also the subliminal self of Poincare, or at least where that resides. So whatever practice that cultivates meditative consciousness can help access the noetic dimension. So noetic, you can't see quality from a material plane. You have to step outside. Number 7 is connection. The psychologist Winnicott said that the mother and baby are a single unit, a dyad. And I've come to believe that what happens within this dyad can be more determining of a person's future than just about anything. There are other ways we connect with each other innately, through kinship, through tribe. But to understand someone else or the other side, there's really no other way than to understand their moral system. And so you can think about Jonathan Haidt when you talk about understanding someone else's moral system. Pirsig said there are 2 kinds of quality. There's romantic quality and classic quality. And this duality permeates human experience and characterizes roughly this division of viewpoints. When 2 different people are together, they can remain apart in the same room, never really connecting. But if people connect, there's sort of, the 2 sort of create this third entity between them that is bigger than the 2 of them. So connection, quality connection is the creation and respect of the third entity between the 2. The last domain is environment. As with our health, our environment is foundational, and sometimes we can determine what our environment is, and if we cannot determine it, we still can often improve it. If we can determine it, it should be of the highest quality possible. So environment, quality environment is beautiful, functional, and sustainable. So what I plan to do with this channel is follow quality, and I'll be doing this by sharing what I come across that is quality and that I care about, and applying it to these 8 domains of human experience. And of course, this is a work in progress, a theory in progress. So I'd really be pleased to hear some comments. What do you think of these 8 domains of experience? Have I got them right? Please subscribe to my channel because I plan to be producing more of these videos. So I hope that made sense, and I will see you next time.